Hi everybody, it's Kristin and happy Topic Tuesday to you. So many of you really enjoyed seeing what was in my hair basket on last week's Topic Tuesday. So what I'm kind of using currently for hair care, and of course I'll have that linked below in case you missed that. That a lot of you said you did want to see the skincare basket that I have. So if you missed the first video, in my bathroom I have a basket that looks just like this that I got it. It's either Hobby Lobby or Michael's, I can't remember which. One on one side and one on the other side. And the one side I have hair care things in and a couple other things. And then the other one I have my skincare things in and a couple other things. So I'm just going to go through this and show you. I thought that if I did this every once in a while, it would be a good way to show you and kind of talk about items that I am using and whether I'm liking them or not, as I am working through my back stock of hair products and skincare and that sort of thing. I'm truly not trying to purchase anything else right now in both of those realms, unless it comes in something like the Allure Beauty Box or, you know, some other way it comes to me, but I'm trying not to purchase those things. Okay, anyway, let's get started. So the first thing that I have in here, the only thing I think that is, that is non-skincare is the current body cream that I'm using. I like to have this, you know, contained in a basket as well, and that's the Warm Vanilla Sugar. I really like this, but it's not skincare. I just thought I would mention it in case you saw it sticking out there. So in the back kind of corner of this, I will show you, I have, and I'm almost done with this, and I don't have another toner to use, but this is the Paula's Choice Skin Recovery Enriched Calming Toner for normal, dried, very dry skin. And I like this. I just don't know that I notice any difference between this and in any of the, I don't know. I've only used a couple of toners in my lifetime. I feel like the Beauty RX one did more for me than this one. I'm just not positive. So, I don't know. I have to decide in the next couple of days which one I'm going to reorder, because that one's almost gone. I really better get on it, quite frankly. And then next to that is the Amore Pacific Treatment Enzyme Peel. And I'm not sure there. You guys can see kind of what that looks like. I'll link everything below, of course. And this has this kind of, like, it looks like a dye almost. And then when you dump it out, it gives you the exact amount that you need, and it's a powdery substance. And you mix it with water and you wash it on your face for 30 to 45 seconds. I'm not sure if you can see, it looks like I've used to about here of this. I don't use this every day. I kind of interchange my exfoliators with physical exfoliators and this, and then a cream one that we'll talk about in a minute, but I kind of change things around so my skin doesn't get used to anything. I don't know if that's crazy or not, but so far it seems to be working for me. The next thing in here I have is my eye makeup remover, and this is the one I'm currently working through. I did a video a little while back, which I'll link below for you if you want, on two different eye makeup removers that I had been liking. I've determined that I like the Neutrogena of those two a little bit better, but so I'm just working through finishing this one up, and it's the Maybelline Clean Express Makeup Remover Ultra Gentle, and this is the classic eye makeup remover. So it's like a gel consistency versus a liquid. I like this. I don't really have it. I just feel like the Neutrogena one might have been a little bit moisturizing, might be a little more moisturizing to my eyelids, but this is great. It works really well, so I highly suggest that. The next thing that I have in here is my Purity Made Simple. I think this is the last of this size bottle that I kind of had backed up, and then I will, you know, continue to refill this. But I love this. This is my favorite cleanser for at night to remove all of my makeup after I take it off with a makeup wipe. I've talked about that a bunch. The next thing that I have kind of tucked in the corner is my Lilash. Now, I was under the impression I've kind of been like really sparingly using this, because I was under the impression you couldn't purchase it in the States anymore, but I think I possibly have found a couple of places where you can purchase it. So I'll do more on that in the future, but I have my Lilash checked in here, and that I only use maybe once every 3 days, something like that. Okay, just sitting kind of on top of one of my little containers here, I have the eye cream that I'm using currently at night, and this is the Caudalie Premier Crew, the eye cream. It looks like that. I like this. I have nothing bad to say about it. I've not done any research, obviously, because I'm not doing a review on it yet, but I just started using this, and I've maybe been using it for about a week, and I think I have one more of this size to go through, and I do really like that. Beneath that is the Algenist Regenerative Anti-Aging Moisturizer. Hands down, my favorite moisturizer of all time. I have determined that no matter what I'm using opposite, like if I'm using this at night and something else in the morning or vice versa, this has to be part of my daily routine either in the morning or at night. It doesn't seem to matter really for me. But when I don't have this in my regime, like I'm using 2 moisturizers that are not Algenist, and then I put it back in, I can just tell the difference right away. So this is a holy, holy, holy grail. And this is the 2-ounce size container that I'm on QVC auto delivery for. And I think actually my last one just got sent out to me, but this is what it looks like, by the way. It's a thicker cream, but ugh, it just works so well for me. So well for me. All right, next over is the 2 things that I've been using. Well, one of them I've been using at night. We'll talk about this first. This is the nighttime moisturizer I've been using, and I like it. I am really surprised and impressed. This is the Burt's Bees Intense Hydration Night Cream with Clary Sage. This is really nice. I think I got this in an Allure beauty box and haven't used it. I don't know how long it's actually been in there. Not like years or anything. So I've been using this in the evening. I really like it. I feel like this could actually be my nighttime moisturizer, which would be nice because I bet it's not anywhere near as expensive as some of the other ones that I've used. And then kind of hidden below that, I have these stacked on top. This is the Walgreens Studio 35 brand beauty Alpha-Hydroxy face cream. Has 8% AHA and 70% solution. I am not a skincare expert by any means, so I honestly haven't a clue what that means. I know that it's for exfoliating. I believe anyway. So when I ran out of the Beauty RX glycolic that I was using, that exfoliating cream, I switched over to this, and I've been playing around with it now for a couple of weeks. I think the way that I like it best is to put it on right after I tone, and then I use my serum and moisturizer over the top of that. So I will use this on a day when I haven't exfoliated with either the Amore Pacific or the other one I'll talk about here in a second. I don't tend to do them all on the same day. I think I could. Maybe in the summer I would, but at any rate. So this, I found out about this from Melissa from 30 Plus Some, and so I've kind of been asking her for tips along the way. She did a video about this a while back that I will try to remember to link below for you that has a really a good review on that. Not try to remember. I will link it below for you. And then the other exfoliator that I've been using is the Purity Made Simple, no, Purity, the Micro Delivery Exfoliating Wash. I very much like this. I've talked about this a bunch as well. I have it in a 32-ounce container too. So that is a great physical exfoliator. And then one that I just got and I've been playing with a little bit that I have tucked in here is the Mercier Flawless Skin Face Polish. I've only used it once, so I can't really speak to it, but I wanted to mention it that it's in there. The morning eye cream that I've been using is the La Roche-Posay Redemic. It's a really long name. And I like this. It's not super moisturizing. I'm going to kind of show you. It's a little bit like it's a little bit of a thinner consistency versus some of the other ones. But I like it. It seems to work well in the morning. It's not enough hydration for me at night, but for morning and underneath makeup, it works very well. And I like that it's in a little squeeze tube. That's the one thing I don't like about the Bobbi Brown, which is my holy grail, is that it comes in a little pot and just makes it a little bit difficult. I'm not super concerned about that because my hands are clean when I'm going into it, but anyway. This is the Kate Somerville Eradicate. So it has the, let me see, the pink on the bottom and this on the top, and you just take your Q-tip, drop it down in, pull it out, and then apply it to blemish. So I have that if I have those. I don't use it very often, but I've got it in there just in case. And then I have my two serums. This is the Ole Henriksen that I've talked to death. I'll link the review below in case you've missed it. And this is my morning serum. It's got vitamin C in it. Love it. I love the smell of it. It works so well with my skin. It has just brightened up my skin over time. I love it. And then my nighttime serum is the Algenist Concentrated Restructuring Serum. Works really well with my skin. I just, you know, it's just there's some products that you can tell a difference when you're not using them and then you go back to using them. Then the last thing that I have in here is the Boots number 7 Beautiful Skin Hydration Mask for dry to very dry skin. Gives skin an intense moisture boost. And I really like this. I'm surprised actually that I haven't talked about it in a favorites. So you squeeze it from up here and it pushes up from the bottom. You hardly need any of this. You can see there's still plenty in there. And I've used about that much. And I've probably used it 5 times. It gives your skin a serious kick of moisture. So you just kind of, apply it on your skin. It says just to apply it all over your skin, leave it for 3 minutes and then wipe it off. Or for more intense, you can leave it for 10 minutes. I always leave it for 10 minutes and that seems to work very well for me. Somebody told me that they left it overnight. I don't think I would do that because that would scare me. I would be afraid I would like wake up with a breakout or something. But I really like this. This is great. I won't need it probably during the summer, but I'll go back to that definitely in the winter. So that is what I'm currently using on my skin. Some products that I'm using up, some you've heard me talk about before. So I hope that was interesting and helpful to you in some way. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will run down quickly what I have on my face for you today. So I was playing with some of the Mary Kay products that I got in my Influencer box. On my blush today, I have the Mary Kay blush in Shy, which I really like. It's probably my favorite thing from the products that were sent. And for bronzer today, I do have the bronzer in light medium on. It's really very pretty, actually. There's a little bit of a sheen, but nothing crazy. On my eyes today, as a base, I have their Cream Shadow and Apricot Twist. There isn't much color to this when it gets blended out. Do you see how there's just a little bit? So over the top of that, I pulled out this Essence Sun Club Glamour To Go eyeshadow. Not super impressed with this either, I've got to tell you. I've had it for a while, but... so I put that over the top of where I had that cream shadow, and then I used a little bit of this dark color in the outer corner and underneath my lash line. And I have a little bit of soft brown in the crease and a little bit of, I have to not say brulee because I've given up on my brulee. I've used enough of it to give up on it. So I have the Makeup Geek in Vanilla Bean up there as my brow bone highlight. For liner today, I used the Mary Kay liner in Jet Black. So it was very creamy. I was really impressed with it, but I just opened it as well. So I have their mascara in Lash Love, which everybody loves, but I'm not sure that I love it. But it's only first application, but it's got one of these kind of bristly brushes, which are not my favorite. And then lastly, I have just their gloss on my lips. And when I first put it on, I was like, "Whoo, buddy, that's orange." But it kind of toned itself down, which is interesting. And it's in Mango Tango. But I definitely feel like it looks more orange when you very first put it on. And then it kind of, like I said, calms itself down. So, all right, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having a great Tuesday, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye.